catastrophe has happened, with the entire health sector in Gaza collapsing. Israel receives more than one shock in one day, and America warns the entire region is at stake. Thousands of wounded and injured civilians are facing an uncertain fate in Gaza after hospitals were unable to provide them with the necessary health care due to the complete collapse of the medical sector, according to statements made by the Palestinian Minister of Health. But even the complete deterioration of the medical sector may not be the worst scenario in Gaza, as the UNRWA warns that not providing fuel will cause the drinking water supply to completely stop. The tragedy that Gaza is living through was reflected in the speeches made by several international leaders during the Security Council meeting to discuss the crisis, especially the speech made by the Secretary General of the United Nations, which shocked Israel and prompted to demand Guterres' resignation, declaring him as not eligible to lead the United Nations. The other shock that Tel Aviv received was a result of the statements made by the Israeli woman who was released from Gaza Strip following Egyptian efforts. The woman said that resistance members treated her well, causing Netanyahu's office to consider this as a distortion of the image he presents to the world, according to Israeli newspapers. But these shocks, along with the catastrophic conditions that are threatening the lives of at least hundreds of thousands in Gaza, did not prevent Israel from continuing its bombing of the Gaza Strip and targeting civilian facilities, despite constant warnings issued by the foreign ministers of several countries regarding the current aggression threat to the stability of the entire region, amid attacks targeting American forces and their bases in Syria and Iraq, and a fighting front that calmed down, then flaring up again in Lebanon, which prompted the U.S. Secretary of State to warn that the security of the Middle East becomes at stake, followed by the Pentagon hinting at Washington's readiness to respond at any moment if necessary.